All right, good afternoon, YouTube. So I'm on my lunch break and I'm trying to keep the company logo out of the shot here. I wanted to go ahead and talk about real quick. I got 10 minutes left on my break, so I'm going to make this really quick. The recent story about Dan Harmon coming out with his old, quote unquote, comedy sketch where it involves him basically acting out. Well, I don't even want to say it's such a disgusting act, but I'm going to go ahead and post the link to the video in the description below, as always. I'm not even going to talk about the content of the video. You guys can see for yourselves and react the way you guys want to. I'm pretty disgusted by it, but I'm not surprised. You know, this type of behavior and this type of humor is pretty normal for the left in Hollywood. And simply put, it's actually their ways of attempting to normalize said behavior. So the activity that Dan Harmon is engaging in this video is very, it's not necessarily in the name of comedy, it's actually in the name of trying to basically acclimate people to that type of behavior, which is very sick. It's illegal too. So let's just go ahead and agree that it's a bad thing that Dan Harmon did. I'm glad that he's being exposed. You know, I got into Rick and Morty the first and second season. But the fan base, I'll be honest with you, it's almost like a cult. And I think PewDiePie did a really good job about this. I think PewDiePie actually made a video basically just slamming the fan base of Rick and Morty because, yeah, they're just kind of weirdos, you know? Especially with all this nihilistic philosophy. It just seems like a very satanic way of living, honestly. So I would not be surprised if Dan Harmon actually wishes he could engage in those activities in real life, and I'm sure he does, and that's probably why he made the video, and he's attempting to normalize it. You know, I call it how it is. You know, the people in Hollywood are straight up sick. You know, I always call it like it is. You know, especially in Hollywood, considering how many children and how many teens look up to Hollywood celebrities. Maybe not as much as they used to, but unfortunately, there are kids that don't have attentive parents, so the TV pretty much raises them, and they're going to see things that these people on the left are doing in Hollywood, and I pray to God that they do not look at this activity as normal. You know, I actually think that people have enough common sense to know that people like Dan Harmon and there was a James Gunn, I think David Gunn or James Gunn, I believe. You know, these people are sick, and I don't think that anybody in their sound mind, even kids or teenagers, you know, who may emulate or admire people from Hollywood, I think they'd probably see this and say they'd probably have to, you know, reconsider their role models, I guess. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. I'm gonna get back to work. I'll see you guys later. Oh, by the way, if you guys are having a hard time hearing the audio, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and make a new video about this. Okay? All right, peace.